Welcome to the April 9th, 2025 meeting of the Human Resource and Compensation Committee. I'll call the meeting to order. Has the meeting been properly posted?
Yes, it has.
All right, thank you. We're at the section of the meeting where there's an opportunity for citizens to speak. Do we have anyone who would like to address the committee? Doesn't look like it. So seeing no one waiting to address the committee and no correspondence, we'll move to the action items for approval. First item on our agenda is approval of the minutes from the March 12th, 2025 Human Resource and Compensation Committee meeting. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
All right, I'll second that. So it's been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes from the March 12th, 2025 HR and Compensation Committee meeting. Any discussion? All right, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Motion passes 3-0. Next, we have the resignations and retirements. We have 6 resignations, 1 retirement request on the updated consent agenda. Do I have a motion?
I'm sorry, could you state those numbers again, Mr.?
So yeah, 6 resignations and 1 retirement request. That was an updated list. So you looks like you have it there. Is that right?
Is that the updated?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Counting 7 as
One of those is a retirement, so there's.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
yeah, 6 resignations.
I move to approve it.
All right.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that we approve the resignations and retirement requests as updated. Any discussion? All right, all in favor say aye. Opposed say no. Motion passes 3-0. Next is leaves of absence and leave modifications. There's 1 leave request for approval on the updated consent agenda. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that we approve the leave request as presented on the updated consent agenda. Any discussion? All right, all in favor say aye. Opposed say no. Motion passes 3-0. All right, next are 857 contract approvals on this evening's updated consent agenda. There were 856 on the list and then 1 on the consent agenda, just so you know. So that's why 857 total. So I would move to approve the new contracts and contract modifications as presented on the updated consent agenda.
I will second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that we approve the new contracts and contract modifications as presented on the updated consent agenda. Any discussion? All right, all in favor say aye. Opposed say no. Motion passes 3-0. All right, we do need to adjourn executive session. So the next item on our agenda is adjourned executive session per Wisconsin statutes 1925, parent 1, parent C, to consider employment, promotion, compensation, or performance evaluation data of any public employee over which the government body has jurisdiction or exercises responsibility. A, preliminary notices of non-renewal, and B, final notices of non-renewal. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that we adjourn to executive session. Yep.
David Wad.
Aye.
Betty Keenan. Aye. Mark Borowski.
Approve that motion. Not just roll call.
Roll call.
Okay.
We also wanted to.
Gotcha. Oh, that's right. All right. Sharon, would you take the roll call to get back in open session?
David Bond.
Here.
Betty Keenan. Here. Mark Borowski.
Here. All right, we're back in open session and we have approval of preliminary notices of non-renewal. This is the process needed to meet statutory requirements for giving renewal of non-renewal, of giving notice of non-renewal recommendation. So employees that are considered for non-renewal due to program enrollment or performance and conduct have been informed of this process. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Motion passes 3-0. All right, the next item is the approval of final notices of non-renewal. And this is the process needed to meet statutory requirements for giving notice of non-renewal recommendation. Employees that are considered for non-renewal due to program enrollment or performance conduct have been informed of this process. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. All in favor say aye. Opposed say no. Motion passes 3-0. Next item on the agenda is discussion and information, and we do not have any items right this evening for discussion and information. Next item is other business. So do we have any items to add to the docket for future agendas? Anybody? All right. Not for certain, but I believe the next meeting should be May 14th before the board meeting, assuming the schedule continues. But either way, thank you all. The meeting's adjourned.